Salute to all the diehards. This is Die Hard Giants Live with your man. I am Jarrell on Twitter and IG, and the Giants are looking like the Giants. 6-1. We obviously have problems when it comes to the weapons and talent category. The score is now 7-10. In the start of the third quarter, down 3 points to the Seahawks. It's 13 minutes and 40 seconds in the third quarter. And the Giants have the ball at the 25-yard line. Let's see what we can do. Daniel Jones on the center. Pitch to Matt Breida, backup running back. What a nice little 2-yard gain. It's been like that pretty much all game. Pretty much stopped Saquon. Daniel Jones haven't been able to get anything in the air. My defense is pretty much holding us to this game. They're holding it down for us, I should say. Let me get this. And less than 13 minutes left. Giants have the ball at the 27-yard line. Daniel Jones on the center again. Play action. A short completion for 4 yards to David Sills. Another short gain. Third down. Yeah, man, so far, the Giants aren't looking good on offense. We made a trade this week that I wanted to talk about a little bit for Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney has been traded to the Kansas City Chiefs for a third and fifth round pick. Oh, no, I'm sorry, a third and sixth round pick for Joe Shane's pretty much first major trade as the GM for the New York Giants. I actually like the trade. I didn't think Kadarius Toney wanted to play here. I understand that he, was injured a lot. Daniel Jones is sacked for 3rd and 3, but it's a flag down. Let's see what we do. Oh yeah, Kadarius Toney. I thought Kadarius Toney's days was pretty much numbered here, man. Like he never stayed healthy. Then even when he was healthy, he really didn't produce, especially not for a first round pick. I think we picked him like 20th overall in the first round last year. So even though a lot of people will say the value is low, considering he was just a first round pick last year, I think getting a third and a sixth actually was pretty good for us, for a player that pretty much never hits the field for us. Daniel Jones. Oh, I guess they called it was a false start. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not a false start, encroachment. So, first down for the Giants. Saquon with a 4-yard gain right up the middle. So now 2nd and 6. Giants at least still have the ball. Yeah, offense has pretty much been stagnant. And back to the trade. The trade actually came right before the trade deadline. The trade deadline is the day after tomorrow on Tuesday. And I actually think we might get another wide receiver coming in. But we'll see. A lot of people was talking about Jerry Jeudy from Denver or DJ Moore from the Panthers. And a number of other wide receivers because we pretty much need help, man. It's like Saquon playing by himself. Saquon and Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is obviously not the problem. No Evan Neal today. No Daniel Bellinger today. They will be out for multiple weeks with different injuries. Evan Neal hurt his knee. They get sprained MCL, be out probably like 3 or 4 weeks. And then Daniel Bellinger has surgery on his eye, so he probably will be out for another month as well. So we're even more shorthanded than usual because our rookies have actually been stepping up so far this season. But yeah, even though with all those weapons gone and all the weapons we do not have, I don't know, we're pretty much holding our own against Seattle. Seattle is almost built like us, except for the difference is Geno Smith over there has 2 Pro Bowl caliber wide receivers, and they just have a rookie running back, but they have a good rookie running back. Kenneth Walker's been balling this season. But the difference between them and us is that their wide receivers is way better than ours. So every week we pretty much got to figure out how to win and how to move the ball. Big 3rd and 12. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Completion to the right side of Darius Slayton. Good job. Daniel Jones, let's get some nerd stuff going on. Hold on. See these stats, 7 to 10. Daniel Jones is 7 for 11 for only 40 yards. Just like I was saying before, Saquon Barkley, 13 carries for under 50 yards and 1 touchdown. Darius Slayton, that 1 catch that he just had added to the 2 catches that he had in the first half. So he got, 3 catches, I'm sorry. So now he has 4 catches for 45 yards. Wendell Robinson, Stills, Johnson all got 1 catch each. Barkley got 1 catch for -3 yards. Yeah, their defense has pretty much handled us all game, unfortunately. We're past midfield now. Daniel Jones, strike to the middle of the field. To Darius Slayton again. Good job, Darius Slayton up there getting open. Twice this drive, Daniel Jones has found him. I know this is a Giants show and a Giants podcast, but guess what? I am also a Knicks fan. Heavy, and the New York Knicks is actually playing the same time as the Giants, so I'm actually watching both games here. The Knicks are actually up 7-5 on my watch up against Cleveland, going against Donovan Mitchell, who we almost traded for in the summer. So this is a game that everybody's going to be watching. Good job, Saquon. Left side of the field. Pass for a nice little gain. So Giants are marching. The Knicks up there shooting the lights out in the first quarter. 10-5 on the Cavs. I'm pretty much in heaven here now, man. I'm up here watching the Giants and the Knicks play at the same time. I'm a salute to everybody who usually be up here with me. I think Steph, Dope Soul Sports Talk. Salute to her. Hit her channel up and subscribe. She's close to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get her there. I think Steph is traveling this weekend, so I don't know if she's watching the game or not. Eru's running around doing family stuff. He'll get on a little later. Andy, I know it's late for him. In Poland, I'm not sure if he's up, but I think he is up, though. So he might drop in a few minutes, too. But right now, I'm rolling dolo for 2 games. Knicks is up 10-7. Julius Randle gets fouled on a jumper, head to the foul line. Giants is in the red zone. Daniel Jones with a nice little play action keeper to get 1 yard. So we're on the 13-yard line trying to get a first down. It's 3rd and 7 in the red zone for us. I'm just going to be watching the next game. I'm not going to give up any stats or anything. I'm just stick with the football stats for now. All right. A little over 6 minutes left in the third quarter for the Giants. Daniel Jones is 3rd and 7 at the 13-yard line. We've actually been pretty good in the red zone. Pass broken up for a quick pass to the left to Wendell Robinson. So we're going to go for a field goal, tied up at 10-10. Knicks only up 1 now, 11-10 to the Cavs. Playing in Cleveland for the first time this season. Graham Gano. Field goal is up and it's good. Giants tied up for the first drive of the third quarter, which actually lasted damn near half of the quarter, which is pretty nice. No, it actually lasted over half of the quarter. There's only 6 minutes left in the third quarter. So yeah, that was a nice little drive to wear their defense down. Let's see if our defense can actually stop them now. Knicks are now losing 13-11. Mm. Change that. Make that 16-11. Knicks with a timeout down 5. Still early in the first quarter. We'll be all right. Yeah, but thank goodness the Giants had the fortitude to march down the field on the first drive of the half. After the half, I should say. At least tie up the game, man. Now is the time when the Giants usually shine in the second half. Make sure Saquon keep getting the ball. Daniel Jones play action to our non-talented wide receivers, but hopefully they'll be able to get open. We can close this game out in Seattle, man. But Seattle's pretty tough because they're built almost just like us. They don't have that much talent on their team either, especially on defense. But their talent lies in their two starting wide receivers, like Tyler Lockett and DJ Metcalf. Is actually two wide receivers that are Pro Bowl caliber, man. Like if we had those type of weapons, like we still be 6-1 probably, or maybe even undefeated. But Daniel Jones will have a hell of a different time passing the ball around. So salute to everybody that's watching. It's gonna come in a little bit later. I'm pretty sure a lot of Knicks fans are watching the Knicks games, not even worried about the Giants, especially since we 6-1. Because if we end up winning or losing this game, it doesn't really affect. I don't really think it's going to affect our season. But this is one of those games that since we are 6-1, even though are underdogs because they're at home, this is the type of game that you do want to win, especially since it's so close in the second half. Giants is kicking off now. 6 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Geno Smith is going to have the ball. Let's get some stats on the Seahawks. Geno Smith is 15 for 24, 95 yards and 1 touchdown. See, that's what I was trying to talk about before. Like with their wide receivers, Geno Smith's numbers should be way better than this. That should just tell you the type of level quarterback is. Because imagine, even though we have talked about Daniel Jones not being our guy and not being the franchise quarterback of the future, if Daniel Jones had these wide receivers or these weapons in general, we'd be able to score a lot more points. Kenneth Walker, their rookie, running back, is 10 carries, 23 yards. He's been pretty much bottled up too. Our defense is pretty much kept us in the game. Like it definitely hasn't been our offense. Both of the team's defenses are keeping them in the game. The offenses are pretty much staking up the joint. DJ Metcalf got the one short touchdown when Richie James fumbled the punt return. Yeah, so that's been pretty much the game. No real big highlights. A lot of incomplete passes, a lot of rushing yards not being ran for two good running backs. Because Kenneth Walker is a rookie, but he is a Pro Bowl caliber running back so far this season. Like he's really, really good. And Saquon is Saquon, you know that. Hey, what's going on here? Get this score back. Seattle with a broken play on the left sideline to a running back. not a screen pass, but running back coming out of the backfield on like a delay. Yeah, that's a nice little gain for 21 yards. Yeah, so they're past half field already. Geno Smith steps back, completed their tight end. Probably like a 5-yard gain. Oh, Knicks are back from their timeout. Only down one now, 15-16. Donovan Mitchell with a 3-pointer showing out. Showing us what we missed. Jalen Brunson with a sweet pick and roll to iHeart. iHeart with the touch around the basket. Switching back to football. Seattle has the ball still. 2nd and 5, 2-yard. What's that? 2-yard gain to Homer. Number 25 Homer for them. Now switching backs to the Knicks. RJ Barrett is hitting the shot today. Knicks down 20-22 to the Cavs. Cavs hit a 3 as soon as I said that. 20-25. All right, big third down for the Giants. 3rd and 3. Geno steps back. Shotgun. Lofts it up. Tyler Lockett was wide open. Geno Smith hit him in the hands. And Tyler Lockett is having a bad game, ladies and gentlemen. He drops a touchdown pass. The Giants will take it. Tyler Lockett burned Adoree Jackson. Football hit him right in the face mask. Thank you, Tyler Lockett. We'll take it. So I'm sure Seattle's 4th and 3. Seattle's going to have a field goal attempt because of a drop touchdown pass. Yep, field goal is good. Could have been a lot worse, though, because that was surely a touchdown. Bounced right off his face mask in his hands. Like, it was really, really bad drop. That is unlike Tyler Lockett. But we'll take it. 10-13. A little under 3 minutes left in the first quarter with the Cavs up on the Knicks by 8 points now with the score of 30-22. Please don't let it get ugly before the half. I don't want to be in a bad mood after this game. Yeah, both games are on commercial break right now. Giants are going to have the ball for the second time in the third quarter. Hopefully we can march down again and get some points. But we need a touchdown, man. Like a wide receiver has to step up, or Saquon Barkley, a big run. Like usually Saquon pops a big run in the third quarter. He's almost done that in every single game that we've played this season. He usually starts off slow. In the third quarter, bam, all of a sudden he wakes up. And the defense pretty much gets tired of tackling him for the rest of the game. So hopefully Saquon can get off, man. See Saquon stats. Saquon 13 rushes for 48 yards, 3.7 yards a carry. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. Especially now if we want to win this game, he's going to have to at least break one. Got to help us out because the wide receivers, I mean, look at this. Darius Slayton is the only one who showed up, and 2 of his passes, he's caught 2 passes in the first half, and the other 2 passes were on the last drive. Wendell Robinson has pretty much been bottled up. A nice second round rookie. Yeah, man. So since the departure of Kadarius Toney, Let's keep it all the way gangster. It's not like Kadarius Toney was playing anyway. Like we got 6-1 without him pretty much playing at all. So it's almost like a addition from subtraction. Like he's not a see. I don't want to call him a cancer in the locker room because I don't know from the stories in the locker room. There's no bad stories coming out in the locker room when it comes to Kadarius Toney. It's almost like a non-factor. It's like he hasn't been there. I'm not exactly sure, even when he was injured, I'm not exactly sure how much he was actually rehabbing with the team at the time. But he pretty much was like a non factor in the locker room. At least that's how it's been. At least that's just how it's been, from my understanding. It's not like he was a negative to the locker room or a positive. Like, pretty much didn't hear about him at all. Yeah, they keep showing that Tyler Lockett drop, man. He over there looking sad on the sideline. That's not like him, man. What's going on? We'll take it, though. Tyler Lockett on the sideline looking like somebody stole his bike. He looks sad. He's having a bad day because he fumbled the ball one time, too. Saquon with a carry that gets nowhere. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 men in the box. Almost 9 men in the box. Because they're not scared of any of our wide receivers getting downfield. And they know it too. We got to adjust somehow. A sense of play action coming. 2nd and 11. Daniel Jones from the shotgun. Saquon on the side. Saquon on a wheel route, incomplete. I didn't like that. That looked telegraphed. Like as soon as the play happened and Saquon went out on the wheel route, I knew the ball was going to him. So if I knew the ball was going to him, everybody else know the ball is going to him too. That's why it was incomplete. They didn't fool anybody with that one. All right, 3rd and 11. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Saquon is on his right side. 3 wide receiver formation. Daniel Jones, middle of the field. Darius Slayton with another catch. Good job, Darius Slayton. Darius Slayton trying to run the wide receiver room right now. He's trying to be a number 1 wideout, I see. Crazy part is he wasn't open. He just pretty much did a good job at wrestling the ball from the defensive back. Like it could have been intercepted also. See, Eru popped in the background. He might join the stream soon. Saquon Barkley with one of the most exciting 2-yard runs you would see all season. He's just hard as hell to tackle. But he's only go for 2 yards, so. Knicks actually tied it up with less than a minute left in the second quarter. Saquon Barkley with a toss to the right side that goes absolutely nowhere. They are bottling up Saquon Barkley this game. Like he can't get nothing. All right, Eru gonna join the stream soon. Hold on 1 second. Let me get him in here. Preview mode. Get Eru in here. Hold on. Eru, how the hell are you, bro?
Hey, what's good, man?
Welcome to the stream, man.
Yeah, I had to do some domestic violence one good time, to get myself together.
I know how that go, man. Being a family man myself, I know all about all of that. Did you see anything so far? Have you seen any of the Giants or the Knicks game? Because I got both of them going on, and I've been actually reporting on both of them at the same time.
I forgot all about both, man, to tell you the truth. I'm messing around with the kids, trying to clean up and do some stuff.
Ah, man, especially since it's so late. Like by now, the game is usually over, and we're usually doing all the family stuff and running around the house and getting stuff ready for tomorrow since it's Monday.
Right.
But now, both teams playing at the same time is crazy.
Yeah, and on Halloween weekend too.
Right.
Does your family do anything for Halloween or you don't care?
I don't care. But yeah, my kids dress up and we're gonna go trick or treating and stuff in our, nice little neighborhood that we walk around. We just walk around like the neighborhood real quick. We don't go to that many houses. And with
Okay.
us giving out the candy since we're walking around, there's a lot of kids in our neighborhood. So everybody pretty much knows each other's kids or whatever. So we just leave a big bowl of candy outside and say like grab one or whatever. And when the candy is done or when the bowl is done, we just turn the lights out off and that's it.
Okay. So y'all just leave the bowl.
Yeah, because everybody pretty much I don't know. We live in like I live in like a cul-de-sac, but it's a whole bunch of houses.
Okay.
It's not small, like so it's a whole bunch of kids.
Yeah.
So but we're all pretty much outside at the same time.
Right.
So that's why. Like somebody needs to be, you know,
So if somebody's
manning the
doing
candy.
something they ain't supposed to be doing, somebody, some neighbors watching.
Right, 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 right.
Yeah. So that's what's up.
Yeah. And plus I got a security camera. I ain't playing.
Yeah.
I got a security camera in front, so
Yeah.
if anything go down, I could at least see what's up, man. But yeah, the Giants are down. Only 3 points. It's been a defensive stalwart. Like both offensive can't pretty much do anything. Daniel Jones don't have any wide receivers, so it's pretty much it's just been Darius Slayton all day. And well, especially in the second half, Darius Slayton caught like 3 or 4 balls in the second half so far.
Yeah.
We're out. Evan Neal is out. Our starting right tackle rookie. He'll be out for the next few weeks with a strained MCL. Daniel Bellinger, our nice rookie tight end from the fourth round, he's out with an eye injury. He'll be out for like a month also.
Wow.
So I didn't know if you wanted to talk. I talked about the trade a little bit, the Kadarius Toney trade, pretty much addition by subtraction because he wasn't really, even though he was on the team, he wasn't really on the team. Like he's always hurt, and even when he was hurt, I wasn't too sure how much he actually rehabbed at the facility because you wasn't really getting any type of stories coming out of
Yeah.
the camp from him.
Was he really hurt though, or was he just like just doing what athletes do now? Like, oh, I hate you guys, so you know what? I'm not gonna show up.
No, I actually think he was hurt, but I think maybe they didn't want to say if they didn't trade him. I
Right.
think he said he was good to go this week, but see, we have a bye next week. So
Right.
they probably wouldn't have played him this week just so he can get another extra, week of rehab in before he actually be ready to go because he's the type of person that gets hurt a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even though he might have been 100% this week, but they still probably would have kept him out just because we have a bye week, give him a little extra rest.
Right.
So I don't think he was faking, but I probably do think they was holding out this week because they were either going to trade him or the bye week. Like our bye week is actually coming up at a perfect time, right at the trade deadline. So if we do trade somebody, that person has an extra week to actually get indoctrinated into the system and learn the playbook and stuff. So I actually think that another wide receiver is coming in. Hopefully, we'll see.
So who do you think is coming in here? I forgot who they said. There's quite a few receivers available at the moment.
Yeah, my number one target is Jerry Judy. Jerry Judy from the Broncos,
Hmm.
former first round pick. He was the number one wide receiver at Alabama when Brian Daboll was the offensive coordinator when they won the championship. So
Okay.
like he knows Jerry Judy well, helped recruit him there. Made him a number one wide receiver in the offense during his freshman season. So yeah, like Brian Dable knows Jerry Judy a lot.
Right.
Not saying that Denver is willing to trade him, but I don't know how happy he is over there with Russell Wilson. His wide receivers don't look really too happy playing for him right now.
Right. What's up with Russell Wilson? Why don't like him, man? I don't get that.
Honestly,
Because he's a square. Is it that serious?
nah, it's not that he is square because it's corny. It's corny wide receivers. Like most wide receivers, you would say is corny, quote unquote corny. But I think when it comes to Russell Wilson, I think he acts like he's bigger than the team.
You think so?
Yeah, like I kind of know that from the fact that they said that he has his own office at the facility. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Like you shitting me? Like you can't have your own office just because you're the quarterback, fam. You can't do that. You get a locker just like everybody else. So
Right.
when players sense stuff like that, or they could sniff out a phony real quickly. It's not about how corny you are and your personality. Are you one of us or not?
Right. That's very important in sports in general, but football most
Yep,
definitely.
most definitely. Especially if you're the quarterback. You know how many corny quarterbacks there are, but like their teams will still run, through a brick wall through them. You think Daniel Jones is cool? Like he corny as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about corniness. I just think Russell Wilson probably think he, with the contract and the way he was treated in Seattle, I think that's one of the reasons Seattle had no problems with getting rid of him. You don't just
Right.
trade franchise quarterbacks like that. It doesn't happen often.
Right. Yeah. I think I got locked out of my freaking MSG Go, man. That's a problem.
Oh, you're not watching the game at all?
Now I was watching it a few minutes ago, but for some reason now I can't see the game at all.
Oh,
So okay, I'm on my computer. So all right, it's playing on my computer. Let me turn it off. Turn
okay.
it down.
Because I'm watching
All
it on the big screen over here, but I got the background with the football joint on. So when the football game is over, I don't know. I'm gonna get off anyway, but I didn't know what you was doing with Die Hard Knicks. I'll come over there.
right. Yeah, me neither. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
'Cause you didn't even do a thumbnail or anything for the game yet, did you?
Nah, I didn't do nothing. Well, I mean, I kind of pissed my wife off a little bit, so I gotta own that a little bit.
Ah,
You
okay.
know, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really say nothing to her,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
she decided to get up and go to the store, because my little guy's sick too. He got like diarrhea. He's like shitting all over the place.
yeah. Hmm.
But she was gonna get Pedialyte and all that stuff, but she don't need to get it. She just did that, because she's mad at me. So that's what I get.
Yeah, man. So while we're talking, you go ahead and handle your business, man. I don't care. I was over here for what a half an hour, 45 minutes talking to myself anyway.
No, I already told her once. I don't think I need to tell her again.
Okay. Well, the Nick,
One
Knicks,
side, one side is swollen, so I guess she learned her lesson.
while
Yeah.
the football game is in commercial, so let me talk about the Knicks a little bit. The Knicks is only down 3 points now. 9:40 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, they make it into the game. I was taking a peek at them too. It's just, like RJ got to a hot start only because really he's being guarded by like a power forward,
Right,
so that the guy can't close out on him. His confidence is up now because there's somebody not quick enough to get close to him, so
right.
so BS, man.
Cavs just hit a three, making it 42-36.
Hmm.
Knicks with a very bad possession coming on now. It's 5 seconds left with IQ with the ball, so you know what he gonna do with it. Get fouled or he got fouled. They bailed him out. That's what's up.
Yeah, you see IQ and Raul Nato, whatever his name is, they were kind of like in each other's faces, but Hartenstein came in and pushed them off.
Right, right, right. IQ
That's
up
good
there,
stuff.
John with somebody. Stop it. Like, you're not tough, bro. Like,
Yeah, what's up with his hair, man? You see that he must have jumped into the pool and didn't realize that he was black. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know, man. I don't know. You know how to get down. I don't know how to get down in Cleveland, but he obviously couldn't find a hairstylist in
Yeah,
Cleveland.
for real. See, it's real bushy right now.
Okay, Cam. What's your time stamp on the game? We're usually either ahead or behind each other.
For the Knicks, I'm at 8:52.
Oh yeah, we're about. I think you got me by like about 5 seconds, so it's all
Okay.
good. Uh, Giants are actually kicking off.
So they scored, man. They hit a field goal.
Yeah, they
The
hit a
Giants.
field goal. I don't know what this didn't update. Ugh. Yeah, they tied it
Yeah, I
up.
missed that.
No, they had tied it up right before you came in.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
As soon as I come in
I
here,
was
they
waiting for you, bro. I was waiting for you. So as soon as you popped on, I was like, "Up there we go. We gonna win the game now."
yeah, that's how I felt. I'm like, yo, I got to do the halftime show today because I can't let the Giants down, man. You know, as soon as I come in and they get the lead, man, there's something going on
That's
here.
what's up, man. All right, thing. Let's see what our defense could do. Like we've been getting bailed out too. Tyler
Yeah,
Lockett dropped a wide open touchdown pass, and plus Tyler Lockett, Pro Bowl wide receiver that he is, also fumbled the ball. He got a fumble on him too.
wow,
Like deeper now. That's why we actually scored our touchdown because he fumbled close to our end zone and we didn't have to go far.
damn.
And then he dropped the touchdown pass on the right hand side, like wide open. So he having a
Yeah.
shitty game.
For all this hard work the Giants have been doing, man, coming back every fourth quarter, it seemed like every second half of these games. It would be so bad if they couldn't get them some reinforcements, man.
Right. Exactly.
Because they work so hard. At this point now, you can give up your little draft picks and stuff like that, and whatever else you need to do just to get this group, the ability to advance.
Word. I agree. Because now at this point, getting a one of those top four quarterbacks in the draft, that's over. Like we're too good for that.
Yeah,
Like it's almost fortunately and unfortunately we're way too good for that. So Daniel Jones is going to be our quarterback going forward. It just
yeah,
depends on what type of deal you want to give him or what deal you think he is worth. Whether it's a short term deal, couple years, 25 mil per, something like that. Something small compared to a lot of the top ranked quarterbacks. But yeah, you still have to. Since we're so good, we that all star quarterback that everybody was praying that we get at the end of the season that he's not coming.
yeah.
It's too late for that now. We're too good.
Yeah, to me, like football and basketball, baseball, they're all different. They got all different ways of going stuff. They move at different paces. Like with the Yankees, all we got to do is open up the checkbook, and then all of a sudden we're a good team again.
Right.
But like
Exactly.
football, it's really like lightning in the bottle. You get certain guys, and if your guys are got it going, then you just got to kind of roll with that pocket.
Exactly.
The pocket of fire that you got going on.
Look at that touchdown.
That was easy.
Yep. That was kind of like that. The touchdown he dropped was pretty much like that.
Okay.
So I don't know if they keep catching us in a zone. So that means Adoree Jackson will only play him into a certain amount, and then the safety is supposed to go over.
Right.
So they keep hitting him in that pocket. See, they're gonna show the replay now. Like he's gonna stop and then go. So that means Adoree Jackson was probably sitting in the zone and got beat, and the safety didn't go over fast enough.
Yeah. Sweet route. That was nice.
Yeah, just stop and go. Well,
Yeah.
that's why Tyler Lockett is Tyler Lockett. He just so happened to have a shitty game up until that point, but then just caught that touchdown. So the Giants is down a touchdown, 20-13.
Yeah. Plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time left, but the way our offense has been looking, that's that 7 points is hard.
Yeah, that's rough.
That 7 points is hard as hell coming out now, man. And when you talk about reinforcements, like I don't know, I don't want to say they have to get a wide receiver, but it's almost like, damn, man, like we have to get a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Or unless I guess it depends on how they view this team. Like we're fans, so of course our number one objective is going to be to win games. Depending on where they are in the timeline, you got to think about this is a rebuilding year. They want to have and collect all the assets that they can. They just traded Kadarius Toney. They got a third and a sixth for him. They're not going to be able to trade Kenny Galladay, so he's still going to be on the team. But yeah, just because they got rid of Kadarius Toney, that doesn't necessarily mean they are definitely going to get a wide receiver. They could be in the mindset of this team is still in rebuilding mode, and we would want all the pieces that we can get for coming, going forward in the offseason because we're going to have a shit ton of money. It's going to be the exact opposite of this past offseason.
Mm.
This past offseason, David Gettleman left us with like the worst salary cap situation in the league. But
Yeah,
with the things that they have done that fast, coming into next season, we're going to have like the most money, or like top three or top five with the most money in the league. So
that's what's up.
reinforcements are definitely coming next year, but we either have to wait or try to get them now. And the only way you'll be able to get them now is to giving up draft capital instead of just
Right.
signing people, you know, because we have so much money.
Right. So aside from wide receivers, what else do you think they can do
They
in
could
season?
corner for one thing.
Hmm.
We need corner depth. Definitely need linebacker depth, yo. Like our linebackers, we still playing and starting linebackers that nobody in the league will be starting right now.
Right. But can we get that in season right now?
I
You
mean, it
think
all
we can
depends.
pull
Like
that off?
I don't like a lot of people have been talking about the wide receivers, like the disgruntled wide receivers, like DJ Moore, Jerry Judy, like I mentioned before. It's a couple other wide receivers. But when it comes to linebackers, people haven't really been talking about linebackers that much, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe because like our defense is so good, even though we with the lack of linebackers, they're really not needed
Right.
because our defense can't be playing better than this. You know? Can't be. Not with the talent that's on the field. Like Wink Martindale is obviously like the defensive coordinator of the year so far.
My head is on the swivel, man. I'm watching the
Yeah, man.
Giants. It's tuk, 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 tuk,
Yep,
tuk, like
yep. I actually like this, man. I will never talk about two at the same time.
that. Yeah.
Knicks down
Right now.
6.
Yeah. The Knicks. It seems like the game is chippy, man. I see like the backcourt. It seems like there's like anxiety to them. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yo, what is that by IQ? What is that?
What
What
do
is
you? What do
that,
you?
yo? What
Wait,
is?
you talking about his hair still?
No, no, no. I'm just talking about what he did, like basketball wise. Like he was getting checked by Karis LeVert, and like he almost refused to pass the ball.
Oh, Danny Johns. Oh wow. Does that count? Oh,
Nah, he was out.
oh, okay.
A good wide receiver would have kept his feet down, but it's all
Yeah.
good.
Well, I mean, this Knicks game is pretty good too because I mean they're more powerful than us. They're bigger than us, but the Knicks are taking advantage of their speed today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at least trying to. That's one thing that the Knicks have a problem with. We're not strong. So I mean, we want to be physical, we want to play defense and stuff like that, but we're just not strong when it comes down to it. Just to instill your will on another team, we just don't have that in us.
Which is weird as hell when you have Julius Randle on your team,
But
right?
he's the only one though.
Right.
Between
That's what
him,
I'm
Marcus
saying. Right, right, right. You're absolutely right. So basically, we're kind of talk about just Mitch and Obi
yeah,
because we wouldn't definitely would not be talking about Sims if he was playing. Getting minutes. We wouldn't talk about him being soft at all.
yeah, he's a hack, man. You can see it out there when he's there. Guys are looking at him like, "Yo, what the like? Man, watch your elbows, man."
It's
You
like
know?
that with Hardesty too. Hardesty is a hack too.
Yeah, you need that though. You need guys just to keep guys off their toes.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah,
Giants 3rd and 9.
yeah. They gotta get that first down at least, man. Got a lot of time in that pocket there. Oh, there he goes on the
Daniel
outside.
Jones running outside.
Yeah,
Ugh, gonna have to
he was
punt the
slid.
ball, man.
Did you see that? Did you see him
Yeah,
sliding?
what was that?
He was sliding.
Yeah, what was that, man? You watch the end of this play. They're gonna show the replay again. Like he must have just got tripped up because that
Yeah.
was the laziest. Look at that, man. Like I don't know if his ankle is still hurting or what. Like David Jones looks slow as hell today compared to how he usually
Yeah,
runs. Like that was super slow.
yeah,
Well, Giants got to punt the ball 4 for 4.
yeah. They got to make a stop, man. They can't allow these guys to get into a score right here. Then the game's over, basically.
Right, only a little over. Oh, they almost got the punt inside the one, but rolled into the end zone to get it on the 20.
Yeah.
Look, they psyched because he ran down Daniel Jones. Look at that. You see that?
Freaking losers. Bunch of losers.
Like, what was that, man? Ah, Giants lose this game, and then we playing the Cavs.
Hmm.
Donovan Mitchell up there getting us buckets, man.
I haven't even looked at the box score yet.
Me either. I just saw him hit a couple threes though.
Yeah, he's good, man. But I think there's too much talk with the Knicks that why did they make a trade? I think
Hmm.
they didn't. It wasn't just because of Quentin Grimes. It was because they wanted RJ also. They wanted a bunch of guys.
Hmm.
So they just made a decision not to pull the trigger. But now look, hindsight is 2020. Now looking at RJ now, and he didn't make the next step. So
Right. I'd have put a stamp right on RJ's nose and shipped him right to Utah for Donovan Mitchell, bro.
yeah, did you see him just blow another layup?
Yep.
It's crazy, man. What are you doing? What is he working on in the offseason? I blame it on his trainer all the way because there's no way that he's still driving and making those moon layups, with his left hand like that.
Yo, Jared Allen is trying to hit threes now.
Yeah, that's the
If he get that,
yeah, that's the game now, man. The NBA is different now. I'm tired of it. Like there was a player, I forgot who did it. I was going to say it was Giannis, but it wasn't Giannis. It was somebody else. They was doing a simple post up move, and then
hmm,
he all he did was slam his body into the guy and then throw the elbow. You know what I'm saying? And then the referee called the offensive, and then he's looking at the referee like he was crazy. So, man, you didn't even attempt to make a move. You just ran. You just posted him up and then slammed your body into him
who
and
was
flipped
this?
your elbow.
Who was
I don't
this?
know I forgot who it was, man. It was some. I want to say it was Giannis, but when Giannis do it, they don't never call nothing. But it
Honestly,
was another player in the NBA. I was watching highlights or whatever. He was getting pissed off.
it sounded like Randall. That's why I asked who was it, because that sounded like something he'll do. Like do
Yeah,
a dumb move and been arguing with the refs. Like the last game against the Bucks, he did that a couple times. Like, what the hell are you doing?
yeah.
It's the fourth quarter. You arguing with the refs. Get back on defense.
Like there's no finesse in this game, man. There's no skill. There's no skill set in this game. See, look like Julius Randle's arguing with a guard, and they're talking about movements and stuff. Whether he got fouled, and then he's like, "Oh, you touched me on the elbow." It's
Yeah,
like, I
why?
mean, those are the conversations that like big men are
Exactly.
not supposed to have those conversations with little guys.
Right. Why are you even talking to Donovan Mitchell right now?
Because Donovan Mitchell's guarding him now on the perimeter. That's unheard of. You'll never see like a little guy guarding Charles Barkley at the top of the keys. No way.
And we not take advantage of it. At least he
Right.
tried to when he got fouled, so I give him
Yeah,
that.
man. Yeah, if John Starks pulled up on Charles Barkley on the perimeter, Charles Barkley would be his eyes will open up like like a wild animal.
He put him in the post so fast.
And he'll jump from the free throw line with his nuts right in his throat, and bang it on him with the gorilla dunk. A
Oh
different
man.
game now. Giants got to make a stop, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at both. Look at
Good
this.
pressure on the quarterback. He had to slide.
Yo, third down coming for the Giants. Third and 6. Knicks down 6 points to the Cavs. Down
How does
five
Gino look?
because I Heart got the touch of God in the paint.
Yo, that floater is incredible, man.
It's
He don't miss
money.
it.
It's money.
Yeah.
So watching people like IQ go in there and just throwing that weak ass floater up. It ain't the same, man. Stop doing that.
Yeah, same with RJ. Giants got to make this stop, man.
All right. Let's see here.
Yo, here goes the blitz. Wow.
He goes down the field. Look at that.
Good. No
What?
interference there, no
What?
flag.
About if I was Geno Smith, I'd be kind of mad too. It kind of did look like pass interference, but hold on, let me see something. Or they saying it's uncatchable. Oh nah, it seemed like Metcalf stopped. That wasn't
Yeah.
defense. Yeah, that's good. That's good defense.
What do you think about Gino though? How do you think he's been doing in Seattle so far?
Um, kind of like in the mold of Daniel Jones. Not
Hmm.
good, but not not absolutely terrible. Could get your team to some wins. Like he won't. I guess I won't say he can't lose the game for you because he definitely can lose the game for you. But for the most part, the reason they lose games is not because of Geno Smith.
Right.
Look at
No,
man,
it's Seattle got it. Seattle got it back.
yo, fam. That's Richie James' second fumble, yo. That's his second. That is his second fumble off the punt return.
Damn,
He
that's
need he needs
mortifying.
to, yeah, he needs to lose his job. Not get cut off the team, but you can't do punts
But
anymore.
I
That's
mean, look
twice,
at how
yo.
high the ball is, though. Look how high the ball is.
Holding it like a loaf of bread. That's twice.
The word.
It
He's
pisses
like,
me
oh,
off, yo.
yeah. Is he breastfeeding? What the fuck? Oh man, he wasn't protecting
Well,
that ball at all.
well, that's the game. Now, I'm not gonna say that's the game. It's still 6 minutes left. I don't want to be that type of fan, but yeah, Richard James, you killing us, bro. That's twice.
Yeah.
Two big possessions, man. Mm,
On the other end, the Knicks are like a step slow, chasing around big men on the perimeter.
of course.
It goes Julius Randle. Yeah, yeah.
What is?
It's
Hey,
like
yo,
it's reverted back to old ways because he's facing up. He
yeah, but
should way too
he's
many dribble.
he's 6'8" and they got two 7-footers. What the hell was that, though? For those who not know, Julius Randle just tried to do a dipsy do dunkaroo into with two 7-footers right there in the front of the fucking rim and got, well, they called a foul, but yeah, he got it punched. Like, I'm surprised they bailed him out on the foul call.
But I mean, that's poor offensive awareness too because he drove and then he didn't attempt to make the layup until he was underneath the rim. So
Right.
now you got the baseline defending you, you got the rim defending you, and two 7-footers over
And
you.
two
You
seven
idiot.
footers. Two athletic 7-footers, too.
Yeah. That extra step in the paint, he should have just stopped at the baseline and pulled up from there, and he would have had a better opportunity. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. But he's
I haven't looked at the box scores. I don't know what Brunson's doing. Because he finally had his first bad game last game.
yeah, he's not really playing good right now either. He had 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists,
Oh, really?
1 for 5. Not really playing that good.
Okay.
Nobody's really playing good. The Cavaliers are doing a good job of finding the open man. Really.
Hmm. You see Karis LeVert had like 40 the other night.
Yeah, him and Donovan 40.
Right.
Look at Donovan Mitchell, just goes right on Mitchell Robinson like he ain't nobody.
Like
Mr.
it's
Defensive Player of the Year.
nothing. Like it's nothing.
This doesn't happen to a Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, it doesn't. It just doesn't.
Hey, yo, I hate fans, yo. The fans was telling me Donovan Mitchell was too small.
Were they talking about basketball, or they saw him at the pool or something?
I don't know, man. He only 6'1". He only 6'2". He only 6'3". He got like a 7-foot wingspan. Oh, Richie James, the dude who fumbled, is getting carted off the field. So I don't know what happened to him. He got hurt.
He's there kicking him
Yeah,
out.
yeah, it looked like he's holding his head, so it might be a concussion, or he broke his heart for some reason. Like,
Man, they escorted his ass out of the arena. Look at this guy.
right?
Yeah, they escorted him right out the arena. Said, "Don't worry about your locker. We'll get your stuff for you.
Yeah,
Just wait."
this shit is so deflating. They're gonna go. They're gonna go and score a touchdown now. Like that's gonna be the game. That's deflating, man.
Yeah,
Like our defense has been keeping us in the game all game. Like, and that's twice that happened.
yeah.
Can't survive like that, man. Like your defense is looking at you crazy right now, regardless of, 6-1. They're not worried about 6-1 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, do you play Pokemon?
I used to.
Random.
Actually, you talk about the game, like the Pope. Oh, look at this touchdown.
Touchdown. Mm-mm.
It's getting ugly now. That's the game. We ain't scoring twice.
Ah, man. Because I used to collect, like back in the days with my older son, he used to collect Pokemon cards.
Yeah, my
So
son does now too.
he does. Okay. Does he play or he just collected them?
I think he just collect them. But like my wife and my daughter play like the Pokemon Go game on their phones. I used to play that when it first came out, but I don't do it anymore though.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, when it first came out, I was on it though.
Yeah, we were getting in trouble at work with that
Yeah,
because
people driving and shit trying to catch Pokemon.
I'm telling you. But we be. I have a job where we're in the field. I'm out in the field doing stuff, man. So it's funny because we'll get to a spot and it'll be a spot where we're working, and
Hmm.
it's like a place where it's like, yo, bro, you want to switch position, man, so I can get over there. There's like a Pokemon training center over there.
Yep.
Like what?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, but I got a whole bunch of cards, man. I just started collecting now, man. I got a
Oh,
bunch of
okay.
stuff.
Yeah, I got my son like a binder and everything for him.
Yeah, they're not too expensive, and they're fun.
Yeah. Yeah, Jalen Brunson is definitely doing bad. He should have got a foul called or something.
Yeah, fucking Giants, man.
Yep. Ruined the first leg of the doubleheader. Game not over yet, but it's looking ugly. A little over 5 minutes left. 5:22, and it's 13-27.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Giants
What?
have to score twice, and plus they got to get extra.
Yep. With our offense, that's like 1,000 points.
Bro, that's a whole nother game. We need another whole nother
Right.
quarter.
As you can see, we ain't scored 14 points all game. Like we only got one touchdown, and that one touchdown was only because that Tyler Lockett fumbled like real close to the end zone, and that's why Saquon got like a yard touchdown. That was where his touchdown came from. It wasn't from like some long run or anything.
Wow, the Knicks are trash. There you go, RJ. RJ's on fire. All the RJ stands are gonna be like, "Oh, you see, RJ put the Knicks on his back. They need to trade Julius Randle and Devin Fournier."
Yo, I'm so tired of people saying that we gonna show receipts where RJ start playing well. Well, the whole point is him sucking now. Like it does. I don't care about your receipts. If he sucks now, we're gonna say he sucks now.
Yeah. Yeah, if he plays better in February, which he probably will, because that's what he does. He's been doing that for like the last 4 years. He's been a Knick.
Right. I was telling matter of fact, we was on Steph's show. Salute to Steph. Dope Soul Sports Talk Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Uh, we was talking about RJ. I watch college basketball, so I remember RJ his 1 year at Duke, right? And I'm a North Carolina fan, so I hate Duke, so I watched him all the time too. So RJ Barrett was a slow starter at Duke also. Like so, that's
Mhm.
just an mo of his ever since he was, you know, 17, 18 years old. Like even the 1 year at Duke, he was a slow starter in the beginning of the season. He caught on towards the middle.
Right.
So he's just notorious for that. Like that's just him.
The Giants. I mean,
We had a nice little game from the tight end though. That's why we're past half field now.
what's the tight end's name? That's the rookie we drafted.
Nah, that's another one. This is number 88. I don't think he's a rookie. I gotta
Mm.
look at his number again because remember, Bellinger's hurt, so it's not
Oh,
number 85. It's not it starts with a K, but I forgot who number 88 was. Like it's some new dude.
I see somebody Kager.
I
Is
think
that,
that's 85, ain't it?
well, I don't know. Got Hudson is in the game, and
Saquon dropping. Pat, look at yeah, man. I'm about to throw something, yo.
yeah, number
See,
88 is Tanner Hudson.
Hudson. Okay, that's yeah, him. He's new. Saquon dropping balls right out of his hand. Oh,
Yeah, it's not our game, man.
nope, not at all.
Something must have happened because I mean Seattle. Maybe I don't know. Maybe these guys. Maybe it's raining in Seattle. It's a little gloomy.
Yeah,
Get
man.
homesick and that type of thing. And the guys they for the Knicks they might have stayed up too late in the pool because ain't nothing else to do in Cleveland. They got water in their ear and stuff like that.
They go 88 again, Hudson. Nice little game. Okay,
Yeah,
I like him.
yeah. I feel like should go to him a little bit more. He has a good body, a lot of action on the run.
Yeah, a lot of you see a lot of tight ends like that. A lot of big, tall, athletic tight ends that can run and can catch. Usually they don't get on the field because they shit at blocking.
Mm,
And for that position, you definitely have to do both. Even the ones that you don't think that do a lot of blocking, like I don't know, Travis Kelsey or I don't know, anybody who you think is not a good blocker is just a receiving tight end. They have to do some sort of blocking because they're like in line of the line of scrimmage. So even though they catch a lot of passes, they still got to block some.
right,
Daniel Bellinger, the dude that we drafted, is good because he's good at both.
right.
This dude might not be good at both, so now he's getting you know, he has to be, he has to play in the game now, so that's why he's getting burned. But he's probably not good at both.
Right. Yeah, how much do those guys get that squirt, Gatorade in the guys' mouths on the court, on the field?
I don't know. Like I don't even know what you call them. Like they're just equipment on the equipment team. Like
Squirties?
like they're the ones who on timeouts make sure your visor is clean. They bring the towels out. They got a little brush for your cleats if you playing in grass or whatever. You pick your foot up and they like de-grassing your cleats and shit. Like it's always a team like that on any team, equipment team like that for every team.
So they washing drawers and all that too, right? Probably.
I think that's laundry service. I think they do a little bit different. like the NFL get they're $1 billion business, so yeah,
Yeah,
them people
it's
just
not like
get
the
a
longest yard, right? And then
no.
nothing.
They don't do everything. The longest yard.
Yeah, man. These Giants gotta score, man. Slow.
Wendell Robinson finally got another ball. Couldn't get out of bounds though. Second down.
I haven't heard that name all season, man. This is like his first game playing, or what?
Wendell Robinson. No, he played. He's a rookie. That's the rookie second round pick that
Yeah.
we had a wide receiver. He was hurt for most of the year, but he came in like 2 weeks ago. Caught a touchdown for his first game a couple weeks ago,
Okay.
and he had a couple a couple balls last week and a couple this week. He hasn't been killing the offense lately like that,
Okay.
but I think he will. He'll be okay.
Yeah, I mean that's not. I mean, we did draft him. We drafted him pretty high too, man.
hmm Number 17, little scat back coming out of college, like he was a running back, then moved to wide receiver.
Right. Scat back. Oh, I don't like that. Tackling my quarterback's knees, man.
You saw it, especially with Daniel Jones' history of fumbling. That's
Yeah.
what everybody probably gasped when that happened. Daniel Jones, middle of the field, tried to get it to Darius Slayton. So now it is 4th and 7.
Yeah.
It's obviously we got to go for it.
Yeah. Do you Well, that's Arby's. I thought it was McDonald's. Remember the McRib?
I never ate a McRib.
Never.
Nah,
Oh my God.
I little trivia about me. I stopped eating pork when I was in the 8th grade.
Okay. Cool.
So I haven't, I'm a big dude, but I don't eat pork though. That's probably why I'm still alive and don't have high cholesterol and shit.
Yeah. I got you.
Like I eat meat, but I don't eat pork. I stopped eating pork when I was like 12, 13.
Okay. Well, I'm half Puerto Rican, so that's impossible
I
almost,
know.
man.
I kind of
Yeah,
figured.
yeah, I stopped when I was what, like I was like 26 when I stopped eating meat.
Right,
That's
right,
It's been
right.
a little while.
Yeah, pork is definitely in y'all diet. That's like y'all number one meat.
Yeah.
And for
Uh,
us
that-
too, to be honest, for us too, because that's my family's from North Carolina, so
right.
imagine when I stopped eating pork, they thought I was crazy, and plus I'm the one from the city, so I
Yeah.
was cityfied when I was 12 and 13 and shit. Yeah.
You don't eat pork. You all right, baby?
Exactly. I used to get it all the time, bro. Like
Yeah.
people used to they wanted to kick me out the house a few times.
Right.
Salute to Kareem, man. Kareem Grant in the building.
Okay, what's
Salute,
good,
salute,
Kareem?
salute.
Kareem probably wondering where the hell I'm at.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. What time is it now? 7:15. I think I'll pop out in a few minutes. Well, I mean the game is almost over,
Yeah,
so
the
I think
game is
I'll.
almost over. And I'll shoot me in the link if you want some company. I'll come over there.
All right. I set it for like 7:30. I
Yeah,
thought I
that's cool.
changed it already, but I didn't. So I set it for 7:30.
That's cool. This
Yeah.
game about to be over. Yeah, but salute to Kareem, man.
Yeah, Kareem.
Kareem say he can't mess with swine.
Yeah, he's a vegetarian also.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
I ain't.
Me and Kareem are dating right now.
The crazy part is I actually used to be a vegetarian for like a whole year.
Yeah.
Yep. That stopped though. After that year, I went back to hamburgers and steak. Man, I couldn't live without it, bro.
Well, for me, man, I did it. I do everything cold turkey. Everything I do is cold turkey. This is my personality. So when I was 26, we actually had a barbecue, man. Wow. Oh, I thought there was a fumble just now. But
No.
we had a barbecue. So, the night before we eating hot dogs, I was drinking all kind of stuff. The next morning, everybody's waking up because it was at the house, so there was a lot of people there. So they spent the night. So the next day, guys are up drinking already and everything. So yo, set the grill up. So I set the grill up, and I go in the back because I was drinking last night, so I passed out. So I go in the back. There's food out, man. I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on here? So I had to clean up all the food. There's flies everywhere. So I'm like taking care of that stuff. I open up the grill. There's food in the grill still. I'm like, come on, man. So after I scraped all that up and cleaned up as much as I can, I started the grill again. Started to prepare. Got the
Hmm.
first set of food out there. Cooked it. Made a hamburger. Called everybody. Everybody acted like they didn't want to come out. So I took a bite into a burger, put it down, and said, you know what? I'm vegetarian.
Wow.
Just like that.
Hey, so you stop eating meat out of spite?
Yeah, it was like because it was like the amount of money, not money, but the amount of food that we wasted. Like on the outside, it was so much cooked food out there that was wasted, and that was in the grill. But then there was food left out. Like people just left the chicken, and there was chicken. I think there might have been ribs out there.
Mm,
No, chicken. It was chicken and burgers on the outside, just outside. Nobody put it away. I was like, yo, what's wrong with y'all, man?
fam, that
Yeah, I'm
that is.
surprised that the raccoons and stuff didn't come out and get that stuff.
That sounds like the start, like an origin story for an evil villain, right? Oh, y'all just gonna leave all the food out, right?
I'll
Fuck
show
it, I'm a
you.
vegetarian. I'll show you.
Peter will have a word with us.
You definitely sound like an origin story, man. You sound like an evil dude now, man.
Yeah. But I do that all the time with the drinking too. That was like a last minute thing. New Year's, I was like, you know what? I ain't drinking no more. They're like, yeah,
Honestly,
right.
honestly, I'm actually like that too. All the stuff that I've stopped, it was because of stuff like that. Like not like that exactly, but yeah, it's pretty much been on a whim. The hardest thing, me and one of my boys one time, right? Hardest thing I ever did in my life. We had a water challenge
Mm,
for a whole month, right? 31 days. You can't drink anything but water.
okay.
No coffee, no juice, no soda. At the time, like I'm not a big soda drinker anymore, right? I lost a lot of weight because I just cut soda off. Like that's one thing I don't drink too. Like I don't drink soda, don't eat pork. I cut those out, right? But at the
I couldn't hear you
time,
because I'm drinking soda. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear
it's
you.
all
Go
good.
ahead.
Like I don't do soda no more. Or
Yeah.
like I don't do juice anymore unless I'm like drinking and gotta cut it with something. But
Yeah.
I usually drink water. But but the challenge that we had was just water. Period. Like, and I'm a big coffee drinker.
Right.
That was the hardest thing I've ever done. Like it wasn't the vegetarian thing because you can still get full off vegetables and you don't have to eat meat in order to be satisfied when it comes to food.
Right.
But when it comes to drinking and I hated drinking water. Now I drink water all the time, but at the time this was like maybe like 15, 20 years ago. So
Right.
we drank water for a whole month, and that was we lost mad weight, obviously, but it was just a mental thing. Like that was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Well, with that too, like say like if you're into coffee, so that means that the caffeine is in your body, so you're
Hmm.
gonna go through withdrawal.
Yep,
You get like
exactly.
real like withdrawal symptoms from that.
Yep. Kareem said pastries is his kryptonite, and I'm the type big as I am, right? I don't have a sweet tooth. I'm a food eater. Like I don't have to. I cannot eat anything sweet. Like I'm not a sweet person. Like I like have to be in a mood for it. But yeah, it'd be very rare that I like want a piece of cake or want a donut or some shit like that. Like I don't eat sweets like that.
Well, listen, man. The human adults have 32 teeth in their mouth, and I got 32 of them sweet tooths, man. you know?
For real. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
a lot of
I'm,
people like that, man. I'm just the opposite. Like I'm a food eater. Like I eat a lot of food. The sweets though, I'm good.
man. You know those Entenmann cakes, bro? I could take a coconut custard pie, take it right out the tin, and just eat it like that, man.
Word. I used to
With
be
no
like that.
conscience.
Yeah, I used to like I think the apple ones and the lemon ones when I was little. But growing up, I haven't had one of those in years.
Yeah.
Been a while. So
Well,
you
that's why I
probably you
waste so
probably
much.
take it out, warm it up for like 20 seconds. You know what I mean, I
Ooh,
know you
coconut
like
custard?
yeah you like
Hell
warm.
no! I take it right out the free
Word, you
thing,
used
and
to eat them
before I even
cold.
leave the grocery store, before I leave the grocery store, is in my mouth already.
Yo, you was a savage. You used to eat them because it's cold, man. I used to warm mine up in the microwave a little bit.
Yeah. This was remember Sandy, Sandy in New York. I think it hit on a I believe it was on a Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that Sunday afternoon of Sandy, I ran. This is me running a it's basically a half marathon with like obstacles. It was called the Urban Athlon. They stopped
Wow.
doing those pictures though because I think somebody like passed out or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I used to do those for fun, So I did it right before Sandy hit. At the time I was like a buck 75.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm into working out, man. But it just this COVID, man. I think psychologically it messed me up, and lot of stuff, man. Messed up your routine. Changed everything with the kids, with the schooling and stuff. So it was a lot of stress, unnecessary stress that kind of threw the routine off, man. So that's why I gained all my weight. But I'm
Yeah.
trying to get it back down, man.
Let me get this screen. Like the Giants lost, so I'm gonna just get this shit off of here. Like I don't want to talk. I just
Oh, they
get the.
lost officially.
Nah, the game's not over, but we pretty much lost, yo. It's
Oh,
all
2 minutes
good.
left.
We 6-2. It's all good. So I'll take the score off. Bad juju, man. I don't want the score being on there. We losing.
Yeah, but with this season that we're having, we can't even get mad. They
Oh
lost.
no,
Okay, cool. Just
it's
blame
all
it on the
good.
fact that they had to go to Seattle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all good. It's more like bragging rights now. Like I don't expect us to win no type of Super Bowl or no shit like that, but it's just bragging rights now. We're winning. Like we haven't won in a very long time. So when we are winning, I'm going to talk my shit. Like it feels
Yeah,
good.
but listen, Super Bowl talk. I ain't done with the Super Bowl talk, man. We're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. That's different. You know what
See,
I'm
no,
saying? But just tonight, Seattle, they can have it. They need some wins. What are they, 4-3? They can use an extra win.
I like that. I like that. I like that attitude. I like it.
Yeah, we're being like good citizens.
What the Knicks doing?
Spreading the wealth a little bit.
The Knicks already passed halftime. They about to start the third quarter. I didn't even notice.
Okay.
And then the Giants. I don't know how many. There's 2 minutes left. 2 minute warning.
Yeah.
Still down by 14.
It's funny, Rebecca Harlow, right? She just had a kid with Wally,
Mm-hmm.
right? So they're showing her on the screen now. If you look at her now and then look at her before, it's two different people. Now she definitely got the mom face now. You
What do
know,
you?
she got the mom face like, yo, you better like, she got that face like she's been doing a lot of yelling and stuff.
Right, right, right. She looked like she got stress in her face now, like a
She
parent.
got the mama strength. That's that mama strength.
Yep.
You know,
Wally probably looked like that too. I don't be paying attention to what he looked like.
yo,
Eyebrows probably a little bit more bushier.
if anything, the eyebrows are hanging now, man. He ain't putting the what do you call it? The relaxer? What do they call it? The white people put the curly stuff in there, make the
Moose.
hair thicker. Yeah, yeah. He's not putting enough mousse or whatever they do.
Yo, what if Wally become a dad and all of a sudden like his eyebrows start look regular? Like I was like, hey, yo, you should have been a dad your whole life, man.
Go start braiding his eyebrows just to. But he got other kids too, though. He got older kids.
Oh, does he? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. I think one of his sons was playing basketball actually, but he's not really that good though.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't know that. Like who he played for? I definitely would have heard Zerbiak before. You know whose son that would be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think his when he was I think he was in Long Island.
Oh, okay.
But just like a no name, he wasn't like a high recruit or nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Knicks only down 3, 64, 62, 61. 11 minutes left.
Now, did you see that move there? Donovan Mitchell, he made this little move and then he put his palm right in Fournier's chest and pushed him down.
Right.
The referees in the NBA allow that. It's changing the game all around and every level.
Right. Up. They punted the ball, right? And Richie James wasn't back there anymore. Oh, no. I forgot he got hurt. I was about to say it's because he fumbled twice.
Right.
But they're going to say he got hurt because they're going to ask him.
All right. So Wally doesn't have he has girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I must be, that was a big lie. Everything I said was a fucking lie.
Yeah, but did they play basketball, though, at all?
I don't know.
I'm about to say, so you was lying.
Yeah, I was lying big time, man. Telling tall tales over here.
Ah, man, you were up here fibbing.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Man,
He's
well,
like,
A minute and 7 seconds left in the Giants game. We still down 2 touchdowns, but we have the ball at least.
Geno Smith.
Yeah, man, we lost to Geno Smith, man. Hey, but look at the wide receivers. This is one thing I said before you came on, Eru. The wide receivers that Geno Smith has are two Pro Bowl caliber wide receivers.
Mm.
They actually should be better, a lot better than what they are. It's just Geno Smith is Geno Smith. Like he's just been playing average. Like if Daniel Jones had those two wide receivers, we'd be undefeated,
Mm.
and we would be like you was talking about Super Bowl before. Like the whole conversation would change if we had Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
Like that's how good those two are, and those are basically the reasons why they scored their points today because of them.
Well, I'll say this. I don't like the army green hoodies that the coach is wearing.
Hmm.
You see them?
Yeah, I don't
I
like
think that
them.
might be it. That might have been it because you can't. I'm like superstitious. You can't wear like colors of the opposite team. You know, like it can't be close. You can't have
Ah,
green on if you're playing against a team that has green.
got you,
You know,
got you,
even if it has giants and stuff on it, you just can't do that.
got you.
You know.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm a former athlete, but I'm not superstitious at all.
Yeah. I'm superstitious, man.
Really?
Sometimes. Yeah.
I'm not even the type of person that really. I don't see this will start a whole conversation, but I'm not even the type of person that really believe in momentum that much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never subscribed to momentum. It almost, I guess, because as a player, I don't know, just mentally as a player, it kind of could like you pretty much saying that what's going around in the game is going to dictate how I'm going to play.
Right.
So as a player, not thinking as a fan, as a player, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, this is some
Yeah.
bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never let momentum be like an excuse for me playing badly. Like,
Right.
you're either going to play bad or you're going to play well.
Right.
You don't let
Well,
momentum, well, they got momentum in the second half. Why did they get momentum in the second half? Like,
right.
what does
Because
that have to do?
collectively, we're playing like shit at the moment.
Right,
That's why.
right. So that's not momentum. That's just you not, having adjustments and actually, answering
Yeah.
a call when it should have been answered.
Right.
It's like an excuse. But that's just me and my crazy brain, man. Hey, yo, Kareem put up the Louisiana crunch cake. He just naming shit now. Like, he just named. He put up there the butter loaf. Then he put up the Louisiana crunch cake. Getting people hungry, man.
Yeah, Louisiana crunch cake, man. I've done some
That,
things with a Louisiana
yo,
crunch cake.
I ain't gonna lie. I told you I'm not a sweet tooth person, but I will eat a piece of that Louisiana crunch cake every so often now. Don't get me fucked. Don't get it fucked up.
I've done
Like,
some weird shit with a Louisiana crunch cake, man. I can't. I don't want to disclose.
salute to Shy, man. Shy Powers in the building. My guy.
Yeah, Mr. Shaw.
Salute to Shy, man. Shy
Yeah,
came in when the Giants was losing.
yeah, right.
Second loss of the season, man. It's 10 seconds left. Pretty much call it, man. Giants lose by 14. Final score 27-13. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'll do some real quick stats real quick, man. 27-13. Then we're gonna get out of here. Eru ain't gonna sit here and talk about these Giants. 17-31 for Daniel Jones with 176 yards, no touchdowns, no INTs either, and no fumbles, no takeaways for Daniel Jones. So wasn't his loss wasn't his fault. Let's just say that Saquon Barkley was bottled up pretty much all game. 20 carries, 53 yards, 2.6 yards a carry, and the one touchdown that he had was a 1 yard score. So he didn't really do much. Daniel Jones on the ground. Remember, we say he looked like he lost a step. He wasn't running that fast today. He only got 20 yards on the ground. Darius Slayton, his 5 catches for 66 yards. Two of them came in the second half. I mean, two of them came in the first half. Three of them came in the second half. That was pretty much our whole aerial assault all game until Tanner Hudson had those 3 catches like in the last drive to get the field goal. So we missing weapons, man. It is what it is. That's why we lost the game, and that's why we will lose any game going forward, probably. lack of
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah, it's not even worth getting upset about. I know
Nah,
fans they OD, they go a little bit too far in their their ups, their emotions being upset that they lost, man. But you got to put things in perspective. There hasn't really been too many teams that've won every single game. And you can't go from being like, okay, we're the worst team in the NFL, like, oh man, we lost this game, it was easy. You can't have those things both ways, man. It's like,
right.
yeah.
That is true, man. It just is what it is, man. We can't win them all. Eru, any final words when you actually going on?
Well, as soon as we leave out of here, I'll just pop right on.
All right, shoot me the link, man. Um, hold on. I'm gonna put your link in the chat. Hold on.
Well, I guess I'll do the same thing then. Let me do the invite.
Boom. I put Eru's link in the chat. Whoever's looking right now or whoever's looking in the future, if you know me, you probably know Eru too. We are the Die Hard brothers. So just if you subscribe to my channel, definitely subscribe to his. He handles the Knicks. I handle the Giants. Okay, RJ with a nice little dunk. We actually winning. Knicks is up 4, 69-65 with 8 minutes left in the third quarter.
And Jarrell gives great hugs too, man. I like hugging Jarrell.
Hey
You know,
yo,
no rainbow. You can't
no
stay homo no more. So yeah, I just gotta
one,
turn it into a rainbow.
no rainbow is crazy. Yo, look at the Knicks, man. 71. Now we up 6. Okay. See, the Giants crawled because the Knicks can walk, bro.
I like that. I like
The
that.
Giants crawled because we can walk. Okay, JB, my point guard.
We fall down and we get up.
So salute to everybody that came through, man. Salute Kareem, salute Shy, man. Giants lost, man. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.
No, the same thing happened the one before. I gotta get this fixed, man. Hold on.
You
My
gotta take the
damn,
street to the shop.
yeah, it's my outro, man. Hold on. Know what it is? I don't. I need to free up space on my computer. It keeps on deleting the outro. Hold on. I think we got it now. Hold on. Peace. Nope. Still didn't work.
Well, guess what? We are actually live on my channel right now, so I'm hitting my intro.
Oh,
I don't know if you can
word?
hear it. You can hear it?
Oh, yeah, I hear it.
Sorry, so we're doing like a little side step here to our channel.
Hold on, man. I gotta free some space real quick. That's what it is. Go ahead, do your intro stuff, man.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up, man? This is Die Hard. I am actually live also on Jarrell's show too. Jarrell can still hear me. I don't know if you guys can hear Jarrell.
Salute, everybody. You probably can't hear me, but I'm gonna get on there soon.
Yeah. I'll see you in a few, Jarrell.
All right, man. Log off, you.
All right. Peace.
Yeah, man. So salute to Eru coming through. I'm actually trying to do something right now. Let me general. There's a reason why my outro isn't playing, and I want to do it right now. Excuse me. Hold on. I know I'm still live, but I want to handle this now. That's just the type of person I am. So salute to everybody watching, man. Go ahead and hop over there on Eru's channel. I'll be right there in a second. Let me see something. Let's see if that worked. Cool. Think I got it. Peace.